All right, can you hear me now? Testing. French fries in the chat. We cookin'. Allegedly, yes. Can you hear me well? Does it sound like tinny and bad? Because we now have a nice little what the fuck is that? We have an overhead. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually gonna create a separate scene, right? And okay, we're gonna create a new scene, guys. Bear with me, all right? Overhead, and then we're gonna go here. We're gonna do video capture. No, we don't want window capture. That would be terrible. And I've been playing so many video games that I'm not super. Let me see here. Spawn. Okay, and then we're gonna do one of these. We're actually gonna right click this, and we're going to transform, and we're gonna fit that to screen. Okay, can you guys still hear me okay? And then I think what we're gonna do for this is we're actually just going to do that. Okay, cool. I think we're working. I think we're working, and we're. Oh, well, that happened. Okay, we're back. still getting used to this part. So bear with me, okay? Boop. Okay, tracking. Very good. Hi everyone. Let's just make sure that I can do this, and then I can have OBS over here so I can see the feed. And then actually, custom browser doc. Let me just do another quick thing because I might be able to just do it from OBS versus. Sorry, guys. I'm blissfully unprepared as always. So, bear with me. Okay. Okay. So let's just do this. Name. We want. And then we want this. And we want that. And then we want. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. And then we want to apply that. And I just need to Oh, ba. 1 second, guys. I know. I know. Also, okay, Google, play some music.
Sure, through Spotify.
Okay, Google, volume down to 3. Fuck it. We run it. It's all good. The question is, are you sharing with us? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay, hang tight 1 more second. I'm gonna go check something on my PC. Google, play Joe Hendry entrance music. Google, please do not. So that, and then we retry that. Okay, I guess just close the dock. Yes, I would like to see if that works now. Dear God, that tune is stuck in my head ever since they all used Tangia. You love that, don't you? Okay. All right. So we have a couple of things that we need to process in order to make a good radio. Okay, Google, turn the volume down to 2. Okay, so let's get you guys pointed down here onto the cutting board. Damn it, forgot to wipe down. This thing. You guys can hear me okay? It is so catchy. It is so catchy. But it's because it's catchy that it's a terror. All right. And you guys can hear me. No delays. Let me just wipe off my range real quick. So I think what we're gonna start with is I think we're gonna start with slicing up some veg to start making a salsa roja. I'm gonna cheat and use a food processor, but we still gotta chop things up anyways. So and then we have to roast them. So I'm gonna preheat my oven. So this. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna swap you over to the newly created okay, and then we're gonna go here and we're gonna do this. So we have some basics to make a salsa, nothing super crazy, but we have some jalapenos. I like jalapeno a lot. Gonna toss that to the side. We have some Roma tomatoes, super fresh, and we're gonna just chop these, and then we're gonna roast them up a bit. You know, listening, dude. I was listening. I don't know how much of a a pain in the ass it's going to be to utilize, but we'll figure it out. Okay. So we're just going to grab all of our vegetables. We're going to yeet them in here. Our beautiful colander, and we're gonna give them a heavy rinse because you should always be washing your vegetables. It's very important to ensure that you're not getting like wax or pesticides or random little critters. So we're just gonna hit them with a quick rinse before we do anything super crazy. But yeah, welcome in everyone. I hope this is at least enjoyable for you in some way, shape, or form. And then we'll figure out kind of what to do and where to go next. That needs to be removed. And it's also, much like an ogre, possessing layers. Helps kill the parasites in my stomach. True, real, real. So this is kind of a process. If any of you have never made this before, I had to like refresh myself because I was like, oh, I'll just make some peppers full of shit. But it is a little bit of a process, but the end result is delicious. So take it with a grain of salt because I might fuck it up. I might fuck it up, and this will be a total failure, and I'd be an embarrassment. But I'm gonna at least have fun with it. Pesticides and wax make it better, though. True. Torsion or pan? So you can use a pan. I'm going to broil to develop a char for the salsa, because you still have to like boil your salsa. It is important. Short of making like a pico you don't necessarily need to boil, but when making like an actual salsa, you want to make sure it's boiled. Okay, so the next thing is we're gonna grab a nice little baking sheet. This thing's a fucking beast. And we're gonna grab our trusty knife. And yeah, so I mean, the process is pretty simple. We're not doing anything super crazy with this. We're just gonna cut them in half, right? We're gonna give them a little bit of a char. And honestly, this will probably be enough for one thing of salsa. It doesn't have to go super crazy or anything. We're gonna take the tops off of our jalapenos. Then we're just gonna kind of slice them. Leave the seeds in. Um, okay, Google, turn the volume to 1.5. Here we go. And then we need half of an onion. So we're just gonna grab that, and boom, we have the basics for a salsa right here. So the next thing that we're gonna do is we're pretty much just gonna throw everything on a pan. Throw it on a pan, let it develop kind of a char. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it does need to develop some color before it hits the food processor. We're just gonna kind of like lump everything on there. And there you go. I don't know if that's like a great photo of it or not, but I'm gonna help it along a little bit. And we're just gonna kind of do a little bit of olive oil on it, and then we'll crack some pepper. We'll crack some salt. Want to make sure we have a decent amount of heat because we're gonna be doing the same thing with our actual like poblanos. So, but with the poblanos, we're gonna scrape off as much of the charred skin as possible. We also probably won't need much, if any, oil. Healthy dose of salt. Never hurt nobody. We're gonna do this. Um, let's see here. He has two shun knives. I bought him for his birthday. Yes. So those are shun. Um, let me just rinse this. But you don't need a fancy knife in order to make fancy meals. For years and years and years, I used a simple Henkel's. Very simple, black handle. You can tell this knife has some work on it. Uh, but yeah, so okay, these are gonna go in the oven for a little bit. Okay, so that takes care of that. Then we're just gonna grab. Oh, where did I put it? Okay. Mm. Hankies are fine. They are more than fine. The hankies work. That's the most important thing. Um, obviously having a nicer set of knives is always good, but like it's not needed. Um, and I do appreciate the fact that Courtney bought them for me because I love them. They're lovely. Um, but yeah, so we're just gonna grab a couple of cloves of garlic and we're gonna add that to the salsa. We're also probably gonna do a thing with the thing. Okay, swap that to broil and set that to high. But yeah, so pretty simple, easy work, you know. See, don't forget to wash them hands. Don't want to roast some nuts later. Don't worry, I promise. I promise. And we're just taking off all the garlic skin. Nothing super crazy. Um, you guys may have to watch me work over in my KitchenAid for a little bit because I have to whip up some egg whites and some egg yolks. So they'll, it'll only take a couple of seconds. Fucking KitchenAids are awesome. Um, but yeah, for the batter. After we roast the peppers and then peel the peppers. There we go. Um, but yeah, so it's just kind of big chilling. I also have to cook up some sausage, which I'll be doing very shortly. I'll swap to the non-overhead camera. Ooh, that was a little bit harder to press than I wanted. So my bad, pimp. Okay, how's the lighting? Shundimbling is so nice. Yeah, dude, they're hammered. They are actually hammered. So I don't know, but each one of them bastards is hammered into the spine. It helps keep the vegetables off, makes them a lot easier to peel, and then I know it's hard to sort of display, but the finish is also really nice. Lighting is all right? Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So we're just going to kind of roughly chop this because this is all going in the salsa. And it's going in the food processor. So it's not like it has to be, hyper fine or anything like that. But there you go. Just some roughly chopped garlic. Food processor right here. I can hear that my pan has already buckled. That's always a good sign. That means it is working. Okay. So yeah, now we just kind of like wait for a couple of minutes. Salute for garlic. No vampires coming after me for sure. W. Yo, I got you on the TV in the garage while I grill. Best day ever. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. I'm a slut for cheesy garlic bread. W. Let's see here. So does anybody have any questions? Also, that's awesome, Dale. I'm really glad that you're enjoying the stream, dude. I don't actually know, like I don't have a really good like barometer for like what's going on, but I'm really excited that you guys are all here. Does the camera do a zoom out further? This one in particular, no, because this is an old webcam. I am going to be setting up a an NDI enabled old iPhone of mine. Um, so I'm really excited about that. But this one unfortunately does not. So you're stuck at this angle for now. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do all of this. But we'll get there eventually, someday. I'm 99% sure because of your positive review. I'm pulling the plug on the BFG 2500. Was good to hear firsthand experience. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Absolutely. Dude, the RecTech makes amazing products. So like I would highly suggest. I would highly suggest. Um Also here, let me seeing how we're just kind of like chatting it up, let me swap to this and then we'll come up here. So you guys don't have to look at my kneecaps. But yeah, dude, honestly, RecTech makes amazing products. So I would highly suggest it. Just my opinion. My roommate loves his. I have a Pit Boss, but it has RecTech controller in it. The controller is fantastic, dude. They really are. They really are. Super super good stuff. But yeah, so vegetables are roasting. I suppose I can get started on the sausage that I need to do. So we'll take you guys back down here for now. We'll move this over here. Sorry about the noise. If you guys can hear it, I'm not sure. So while not chorizo, it is usable in a pinch. So we're just going to use some hot Italian sausage. Call me a sadist, call me non-traditional, call me any name in the book, but hot Italian sausage goes hard. That is what I call a chopping board, industrial grade, better than my plywood. This was made in Germany, and it has like a racking system for like cutlery buckets and everything like that. But this is bamboo, and I oil it once a week, so it maintains this color. Honestly, I wish I had like a butcher block. That would be ideal. So yeah, all we're doing, all we're doing here is we're just making an incision into the sausage because we're gonna decase it. And then we're gonna heat it into a frying pan to heat up. Speaking of frying pan, just sausage condoms, so that's cool. And because pork sausage is typically already oily, I don't really need to do anything to the pan. Chorizo is so good too; it goes with almost everything. Yes, agreed. Okay, let's toss out these skins as we no longer need them. Then let's wipe down the cutting board. Closer to the stove so you guys can hang out with me while I cook some sausage. Yep. Let's see. Elite is in the market for a home circumcision beard. I got it bit this way. Sorry about my olive oil. Also, this candle is amazing. SJ was the provider of said candle, and honestly, it smells super good. I light it all the time. Okay, just get rid of. Okay, that's garlic. Cool. Um, so let's just adjust, and then I'm trying to figure out the best way. I mean, so obviously we're just kind of like hanging out, doing sausage things. But you know, also if you guys have any suggestions, oh my god, my hand is dominating this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But if you have any suggestions on like maybe things that you want to see, just let me know. Or like, angles, this, that, the other thing. You know, just let me know. Buffalo wings? Yeah, I could do buffalo wings. I feel like I could do buffalo wings with like my hands tied behind my back asleep at the wheel. But yeah, I can definitely do that. Do you want like a classic buffalo sauce and like a handmade dressing? Like, is that something that would interest you, or do you just want to? Do you just want the wings? You tell me. Have you ever made pork hash? Yes, but I prefer my hash to be corned beef. But if you're interested in watching me make some pork hash, I can definitely do that. So we're just gonna kind of like break this stuff up because we want it to be kind of chunky, but not too chunky. What's up, LoQ? Make the wings, shred the meat off the bones, and throw them on a pizza. There's potential there. There's absolutely potential there. What's going on, LoQ? How are you? It must be super late for you right now. Um, Hopefully you're comfy, cozy, just laying in bed doing the thing. Just do its thing for a minute. Chicken lasagna? I could do that. He's painting a tank and streaming. Nice, nice. Yeah, I could do a chicken lasagna, like an Alfredo lasagna. Chicken lasagna, never tried that before. Um, well, it's very non-traditional, but I'll say this: it doesn't sound bad. It doesn't sound bad at all, actually. It's so good, Pika fan. I'm willing to try anything twice, though. Hell yeah! Get a little bit more hydration in me. No, not at all. Might have to take notes if you do that. Yeah, always a miss. I apologize for that. But right here is my pasta roller that I use to make pasta. And it does make pasta incredibly well. Change your life. And lasagna sheets would be like the easiest possible pasta to make because I don't have to like worry about cutting them up, doing anything like that. I just got to roll them thin enough, you know? And then do some like fucking mad layers. Super easy shit though. It's an accent. Here. How's your mother? How's your father? Tell your brother to call me. All right, we're gonna head down to the park, hit a couple of bubblers, go to the packy, grab a couple of scratches. And there you go, pasta, fack. It's fucking yeah, like you're a fucking goon. Wicked pissa, yeah, that's a good one. Bang a Yui, fuck coffee, yeah. Fackin, fucking coffee, yeah. The dock, the dock, not the place you park your boat, but nighttime, the dock, yeah. Harvard Yard, got my car keys and my khakis. Yeah, khakis. I got my car keys and my khakis. It's very warm in here due to the broiling. We're just gonna open that up. Sounds like Mark Wahlberg is in the stream, I swear. Yeah. Well, you know, he's from Boston. I'm from Boston. Something, something, peacock, gotta let me fly. Oh, also, the word kid is ked. Say he took my teddy bear. He fucking took my teddy bear. How would a Bostonian say, Brad Marchand lost the cup to the Blues and cried on the ice like a little bitch? Yeah, they would say it exactly like that, and then they would be like, fuck Brad Marchand, fuck his pussy new team, and honestly, I hope he stubs his fucking toe. Yeah. That's it. That's how we would do it, dude. He's a what? You heard me. Here, let me get closer. Brad Marchand is a dirty rat that lost the cup to the Blues and then cried on the ice about it like a little bitch. Fuck him. Fuck his pussy new team. What's there? Shaping up. Time, Tommy. Yeah, get out of here. Also, delete that clip. Delete that clip. What's this? to PS2 memory card too for me. Mods own the stream here, it seems. Yeah, they do. They actually really do. Listen, I'm just the guy who presses buttons. I don't. This isn't even my fucking stream. Get pirated, nerd. Yeah, yeah. Fucking jerk me off. Actually, just gonna some, and we're gonna pull the veg from the freezer, or sorry, not the freezer, the oven. I'm God, dude. I'm extra stupid today, huh? Um, easy this is going to be to see. Um, DJ Sets Rocka, go follow him on Kick. Really, really good merch. Really great DJ. Um, you can kind of see, yeah, it's pretty good. So we got like a nice bit of char, which is important for flavor because that means caramelized sugar, and if there's caramelized sugar, it's going to taste really nice. The same thing applies to your steaks. In order to have a really good steak, you must have really good caramelization. Mods, touch the veggies. The broil did work. Oh, it sure did. It sure did. Okay, so now for the fun part. The part that usually burns my hands, but we're thinking ahead today because I don't want any on-stream injuries. So we're going to take that. We're just going to yeet it right in here. God, these smell good. These smell really good. We're going to take our tomatoes. Same deal. Roasted tomatoes. Oh, well. Ow. See, there we go. Burnt me fucking hand. You know, I was about to say something nice about the roasted tomato, but turns the fuck out that it exists to trouble my existence. Okay. And pull half of a roasted onion, center included. Okay. I forgot. God, that's annoying. Forgot to actually grab the part that turns the processor on. So please hold while I go and grab that from the closet. Don't look at my butt. If it ain't charred, I don't want it. How well done do you like your milk steak and jelly beans? That's disgusting, and you should feel ashamed for saying that. Food that bites back tastes the best, apparently. Kinda. Kinda. Okay, nobody look at my ass, alright? Alright, how many of you looked? How many of you looked? Mods, ban the people who looked. Mods, also ban yourselves. You perverts. You dirty fucking perverts. Okay, so now for the fun stuff. Oh, there we go. We start here. Actually, I don't know if who's ready for an overhead view of the salsa as it stands. It needs things. I can already smell it. Um, it needs things. It needs salt for one. It needs some fucking salt. It also needs some herbs and some spices. Like my dog cumin. If you ain't putting cumin in your salsa, are you even doing it right? Bit of coriander, and then a couple cracks of pepper. I loved Mods blindfold Fluff and take him to the basement. And then lastly, but not leastly, some people would argue that I'm wrong for this. I disagree completely. A little bit of vinegar. Vinegar in your salsa goes a long way. Goes a very long way. All right, we cap it right back off. And we pulse again. And wow, that's like really close. You guys ever been curious about my fingernail? Let's grab a spoon. Looks good. Smells good. Okay. This is a good ass fucking salsa. But still needs to be boiled. Still needs to be boiled. Trust me, it helps. Oh Lord, does it help? But yeah. You know what? Actually, before I go and do any of that, because I'm a dumb bitch, can't forget about the fucking cilantro. That should have been added in like the original blend, but you know me. All right, now for the boring cilantro leaf pick. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sure there's literally anything else that you would rather watch. I know how bored you guys get of me picking herbs. Remember, you want the leaves and some small stems, but nothing super substantial. My man, my man would be confused how to pick up the knife, let alone get this far. So, W chef for homemade salsa. Well, hey, the good news is a lot of this stuff is easily repeatable. Um, and I mean, just even like little basic stuff, like it makes a difference, and like the quality of your home meals increase so much. With like some really basic, just kind of like you know little applications of this, that, and the other thing. But you know, yo, heading out to work, but take your time for that DM. No rush at the moment. Very excited for things tomorrow night. Yes, 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 yes. I'll get you. I'll get you what you asked for ASAP. Right now, just kind of doing a bit of cooking. Also, hi. Can we get a shout out for hugs? A little love and some home cooking goes a long way for sure. Absolutely, absolutely. Let me know if you guys want me to turn on like the overhead light or anything. I know it can kind of get a little dark, so you know, feel free. Again, questions, comments, commentary, all welcome. Criticisms, even. I won't take it personally. If you think I'm doing something wrong or you have a better method, please let me know. You know, or try not to be a wiener. I guess that's my one request. Okay. God, this shit smells so good. Like I just want to eat it as it is. Oh, okay. All right. Get this last bit pulsed up. I knew I was missing something though, because I was like, hold on, something ain't right. Okay, one more. Let's taste again. Let's taste again. Fucking fantastic. Salsa roja before the cook. Mm, beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Just staying there for now. Okay. Swapping us back over here. Hi again. Turn on the range. I'm just gonna leave you guys like right there for now. I'll bring you over when the salsa like starts to heat up. It will change a little bit. It'll get a little bit darker. Although I guess it's really hard to tell how dark it is. Here we go. Let me know. Yeah, a decent little salsa. Turn on the sauce pot, and we're just gonna pretty much dump this in. Um, Super simple, super easy, and then we just kind of let it cook. Put dishes on the side here, because cleanliness is very important. But yeah, what do you guys think so far? Aromatic as fuck. Hell yeah. Sorry, I know I'm doing a lot off camera. I apologize. It'll make sense someday. Oh shit. Well, into the sink with you. There we go. Huh. Was not expecting that. I guess I didn't put that far enough in. Aw, shit. What's going on, Luke? Let him chat. Let him cook. What's going on, Luke? How you doing, buddy? Okay. Now, alternatively, I could have made this same exact salsa in my mortar, but that would have taken much more time. What's on the menu? So we're doing chili relleno with cilantro lime rice and a salsa roja. That's what we're doing tonight. How you doing, big dog? Heating up some dino nuggies, dude. Dino nuggies be slapping, dog. Dino nuggies be slapping. Let me see here. Do you? There we go. Come on. Hello. Try. Chat. I am washing dishes, but I will get back to you as soon as possible. Just want to make sure I don't slice my hand on the really sharp Ninja product while also amply cleaning its blades and its material growth and rust. Two of the worst things for home appliances. Okay. And also for your health. But mostly, there we go. It is an OBSBot Tiny 2. I don't think my code with them works anymore because their partnership is kind of weird. But if you click the link below, you can go check out the webpage. It's kind of a pricey camera, but it's worth it. It is worth it. It's super super nice. It does follow you around, which for some people, or doing tasks that require you to be moving or cooking, um, is super super useful. And then when you're in the middle of video gaming, it's very not useful, but it's still really rad. So I'll give it that. Uh, it's not like a hyper complex process, but it is in you know. It's time to roast some peppers. So that's what we're up to. It's something I've not seen before your stream. It's quite impressive. Oh well, thank you. I've been partnered with them for a while, They're they're not from the United States, so they're sometimes their comprehension on English is a bit hard. But they're really nice people. Their social media team is super chill. Um, and honestly, it's just like it's a really good webcam. It's just a really good webcam. So so the funny thing, right, is like poblanos that I bought, and then I was like, oh man, I should probably get more just in case. Like I'm gonna be cooking these for like a fucking army. But anyways, here's the poblanos that I bought, nice and big, and then I ordered some, and I got two relatively really small ones. So these are on reserve for if I put. Got one of these here because, as I'm sure you're aware, uh, these are pretty delicate. They're delicate little guys, especially when they've been roasted and they're skin deep. Um, but yeah, so we're just gonna do one of those, do one of those, and do one of those because back into the oven the pan goes. And so yeah, like Wally looking for Eve. Yeah, kinda. What's going on, Allison? Like I like how the cam looks lost when Beard walks away. That's fair. Okay, Google. Volume up to 2.5. Let me know if the music is intrusive or if you want it louder. Actually, hear any music on my stream? Okay. Okay, Google. Volume to 3.5. I just don't want it to like blast you guys, you know? You know, because I've been listening to electronic music and electronic music from one speaker into a microphone. It's not good because, you know, it kind of like distorts it to blow it out. So I just want to make sure. Huh. Mr. Salsa. There we have it. Yeah. Salsa. In a way, he said, "Let me dip this pinky in." Oh, I totally did. I totally did. Sound? Never mind. Is it? Is it not picking up sound? We can all sing along, just like this. Oh, it might be picking up my music. Okay, Google. Volume 2, 3. Never mind. It's fine. Okay. But yeah, there you go. We have a nice little jar of salsa that we'll be using for the rest of the meal, and then we attempt to graciously pour the rest of this into a squirt bottle. You know what? I'm gonna grab one of the big squirt bottles. This might have been a mistake. Cylinder. I guess I'm doing extra dishes tonight. See how many milliliters this actually is. How many? Slower. After looking like actually at it, you can probably get away with a small one. Oh, sometimes like pots and pans don't really do a good job of like giving depth. So watch me be wrong again. Spot on. Life, life good, guys. There you go. Now we have squirtable salsa roja. It knows we're on to Wally. Scrape the pan. I did. Now I'm going to wash the pan. So that way I don't have to wash it when it's dried on and shitty. Because I would hate my life. Heck yeah. It's just trying to make us look crazy. You guys do a good enough job of that on your own. It's right there. Salsa is done. Keep that out for now. But yeah, so I mean, how we doing? I know you did. My brain just says it. You're good. You're good. Um, yeah. Oh, I lied. I can hear you everywhere. That's good. I was gonna say, I hope the microphone on the camera isn't like giving out. Cheese. Sauce on tortilla chips. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. It's gonna be really good. Okay, Google. Volume one. And then we'll prep up the eggs. Prep up the egg batter. This. What this? Okay. Sorry, getting a Discord message. Okay, and then you know what? I think I can afford to break this up just a little bit more. You know, too much chunk is not a good thing. What did you read that as? Hope you've been haven't been on lately. I hope you're doing great. Hey, what's up, Muskie? How you doing? How you been? It's good to see you, man. How's life been treating you? Life been, dude? You're good. Even at 3, we can't hear the music. Okay, I just want to make sure because like I can see the microphone kicking off. Um, the the next cooking stream, I will have like the notifications and everything that I have normally on my stream over here. So we'll have like tangia and blurb and all of that good stuff. Much better. Much recent easy. Thank you, kind soul, for the gift and supporting the friend. I'm fat and happy. I got a banana pina colada smoothie with cherry pearls and destroyed some French toast sticks with cream cheese for dipping. Hell yeah. That's awesome. By the way, I bought you another Scrub Daddy, so if that one is ratchet, throw it out. It's not. That's actually a brand new one. Word. Spicy. Sack Liquor. Hello. How are you? What a name. It's just a lot of work. Beard takes such good care of his kitchen, whereas I pretend doesn't exist. It's just a lot of work. It really is. It really is. And sometimes my kitchen is not looking pristine, but you guys don't get to see that because when I'm in the middle of being like a goblin, uh, sometimes I forget to do my dishes. So there's that. Usually I clean it when I'm there. That's also very true. That is also very true. What are you cooking, Squire of Decent? Well, right now I just made a salsa roja. I am roasting some poblanos, that way I can make chile relleno. And then I'm going to make some cilantro lime rice. My kitchen needs a remodel for me to want to use it. That's fair. That's actually fair. If I could have like more counter space and like just overall like a bigger kitchen. Bro, that sounds amazing. Yeah, I mean, hopefully, but at least you guys are here to like hang out and enjoy it with me because there's that. Otherwise, I'd just be doing this myself. Um, which I guess necessarily isn't a bad thing. But so we made enough to fill a ball jar, which is pretty sick, and then we have some squeezable. So we'll probably do like plate salsa roja, chili relleno, uh, mm, plate salsa rice, chili relleno, squirties, onion, cilantro, maybe some avocado, maybe some avocado. So I don't know. But yeah, it's just kind of big chillin'. We're gonna stuff the chili relleno with some Monterey Jack and some cojita, and it's hopefully gonna be super delicious. My cabinets and stuff are just like gross and never clean to me. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, listen, you live there. It's supposed to sometimes be dirty, and I grow on my own. I might need to borrow you. Oh, like you grow your own peppers? That's sick. I fucking dude, I love peppers. I love peppers. But that's awesome. When did you get into pepper growing? Also, you gotta tell me the story behind the name. The cabinets would the cabinets would like gross. Yeah, things get dirty because I live here, but it seems like old and musty wood to me. That's fair. Homegrown pepper can have some serious kick. My friend Kai actually used to grow scorpion peppers, and they were hot. I think it's pretty obvious regarding the name. Pepper, chili, broccoli, just everything. Oh, that's sick. Are you like a farmer or just somebody with like a green thumb? Because I mean, like that's super cool. Also, pardon the background. Uh, I don't know. This is my kitchen. Mel teacher grew and crossed hot peppers. Shit was wild. He brought some in. I cried. Dude, the first time. Oh, the name. I got annoyed. My three names were taken. That's fair. That's fair. Um, yeah, the first time I had Indonesian food. I used to work as like a factory supervisor, um, and I was in charge of a department of like 20 or so Indonesian ladies, really nice ladies, and they brought me some of their food. We can barely hear anything in the background. You're cool. Oh, okay. Um, do I need to like turn up my voice, or I don't even know how to do that with just the webcam cam. I don't know. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. But um, yeah. So they brought me. They were kind of like they're like chicken pot pie triangles. Yeah, that's right. Zoom in. Zoom in. No, your voice is actually pretty good. Nice. Good. But they brought me these triangles. In Indonesia, they really like eggs. That is so true. That is so true. There was a lot of eggs always. Um, but these pot pie triangles, they were like lightly doughed and then fried, and they shoved a shitload of peppers in them. And like I remember taking a bite one time and like gasping because I wasn't expecting it to be that hot. And like nowadays, when I think about it, my mouth salivates because I'm a fat piece of shit. But at the time, they didn't make it. They didn't make it like white person spicy, but that's how I learned to enjoy hot food because they would never make it white person spicy. They wanted me to have it their way, and now as a result, I am addicted to hot peppers. Illuminati confirmed. True, true. Well, that's awesome though, dude. Fucking growing your own food and self sustainability is super rad, super rad. Um, Definitely something that like when I buy a home, I'd like to have like a small garden plot to do some growing. I really want to grow tomatoes, cucumbers, definitely broccoli. They're yellow. I want them, but don't know that seasoning. Um, hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure. What's it typically used on? Because that could be a starting point. Is it turmeric? Turmeric is yellow. Yeah, turmeric is yellow. Turmeric is delicious. Right, time to rotate the peppers. Maybe. Yeah, that's the good shit. Now we're fucking getting somewhere. Blister up. So life is good. TomTom pickup variety for US area. Nice. Okay, I'll have to check that out. I don't have the space to do it right now, but someday in the future, I really would like to learn. Peppers. Exactly. Exactly. Also, just preparing that so that way when I take those out, I can cover them and then sweat the skin. Here in the UK, we have an issue with blight. You can grow herbs on the window. They're usually much nicer than shop. That's actually true. For a really long time, I had a really nice basil plant, and then I stopped paying attention to it, and it basically died a super horrible death. Hated that. Miss my basil. Basil's so nice. Having it fresh all the time is also super nice. I can shut up, but you started my. No, dude, don't. Please talk, speak. I, I like this. This is good. Speak what it like, dude. Talk your shit, man. That's awesome. Show hog. Green check mark. Taylor's blackened seasoning is the shit. Why not just make it yourself? Why not just make it yourself, homie? Also, thank you everyone for like hanging out. Basil usually dies to fungus gnats due to overwatering. True. True. Mine just died because I stopped watering it for whatever god awful reason. I just kind of like neglected the shit out of it. My fault. But I think I'll get it like another one. I would like to get some purple basil. Okay. Let's see. Okay. We're gonna kind of sweat for a couple of minutes. I've learned so fucking much about painting today. My head is blown. W. That's actually awesome. Do you feel more confident in your painting ability as a result? Because like that's fucking cool. What resources were you using to learn about painting? I'll let that cool down just a little bit before I continue to handle it. Have you tried purple broccoli? If you grow it yourself, it's almost sweet, very tasty. I've not. I've actually not. 14-hour nonstop stroke. Yeah, brush stroking, of course. W. What are you painting? I believe LowQ is doing some Warhammer models. That is so rad. Dale actually had me up on the garage TV. Hey Dale, what's going on with the mannequins, homie? I know you said don't ask, but I'm curious now. By saying don't ask, you've actually made me more curious. I mean, totally chill if you don't answer. I get it, but like, one of these days you're gonna tell me. Oh, my friend does that and sells them on eBay or used. It's fun. Sometimes the wife works weekends and I get lonely. What's up, Jack? How you doing, homie? Can we get a shout out for Jackpot? I have only discovered the glory of the Emperor this year myself. That's awesome. Seems so daunting to get into the miniatures and things. So I have a shelf behind my desktop, um, that's full of my models. What are we cooking, dude? We're making chili relleno, man. Look, salsa roja. I just made this. So I just made this literally on stream. Um, so we're sweating out the peppers right now, so that way we can take the skins off. Um, And then I got to whip up an egg batter, and then I got to set up a little plate with some pepper, or sorry, some salt and some flour. And then I got to make some cilantro lime rice. That also looks good. If you brand and ship to the UK, let me know. Absolutely. Can we see one? Um, right now they're sweating, and I'm gonna be peeling. I mean, it's just it's just one of these. So it's just a poblano. Nothing crazy. Sounds like Mama's cooking. Yeah, dude. We have some coquita. We have some Monterey Jack. We have some sausage. And then I don't know. I'll top it with some onions, some cilantro, maybe some avocado. I don't have any sour cream, but I don't really think I'll need it. But yeah, I can just give you the recipe in the Discord. I can just post the recipe for the salsa, and then you can just make it yourself. It's super easy. My mama always made tuna helper. Now I'm cursed, dude. Tuna helper kind of fucks. I'm not gonna lie. Not only mama's cooking, it's homie cooking with extra love put into it. That's true. That's true. That's true. I want everybody to eat well, and if I have to do cooking streams to show you guys how to eat well, then god damn it, I'm gonna do it. God damn it, I'm gonna do it. Okay, next part. That's it. These. Dude, I love the chili rellenos with cheese, but you put that in a burrito and add meats and garnishes. How tall are you? I am 5'11". 5'11", jackpot. We're just gonna separate the white from the yolk. Come on, come on. Of like 3 or 4 eggs. It doesn't have to be anything like super crazy, you know. Should we? Because we're gonna whip up. We're gonna whip this stuff up. Go. There's a lot faster and easier of a way to do this, but I'm not gonna run it through my thingies right now. I just don't feel like it. Okay, I'm gonna grab a snack. I've actually gotten hungry a bit, I think. Not short, stocky. Hey, I'm 5'10". Short kings. Hey, listen. God made me 1 inch too short and then put it somewhere else. My nipples. Why are my nipples so long? Why are they so long? But yeah, I'm a bit stocky, man. A bit thick. I'm a bit built like a gorilla. Gorilla ass bitch that I am. Just get there. I'm gonna suck on them. Sausage nips. Korean roasted chestnuts are the bomb. That sounds good. Even if they weren't Korean, just roasted chestnuts, dude. Chestnuts fuck, bro. Oh, come on. Come on. Go. Perfect. Okay, cool. So we're just gonna go and whip these egg whites until they're nice and stiff. Actually, just a moment. So those are currently working. I like guys under 6 feet, anyways. I'm too short. You're not too short. 5'11". I'm close to being right. It's true, dude. Um, I kind of got cucked genetically, but you know we make up for it by being funny and having a miraculous beard. It's not that bad. I go on personality, and if they can make me laugh, there's nothing basic about that. You want somebody that you would be compatible with who's going to make you happy. Allergic female? Most females are allergic to me, but that's because I'm a fucking goblin. My wife might be an inch taller than me. No? It's doing so. Potato starch is fucking awesome. Jersey me? What happened? What I miss? Did I miss something? She got me a steppy stool for the bedroom. W. I just bought 6-inch goth heels and I need to reach Beard's face. True. Okay. So you guys aren't able to quite see it at the moment, but we've got some flour and some potato starch out in the plate right now. And we're just gonna carefully reseal that bag. We're gonna add some salt to that. You know what? Fuck it. Let's get a little fancy. Let's get a little weird. Some sumac. A little goes a long way. It's really good. Some Mexican oregano. Some fucking hot salt. Sumac is the shit. Nihume? What's Nihume? Bob's Red Mill is the way? True. Flour till he puts it on his face. True. True. this will be for 4 minutes later because we have to up some other stuff. Quickly kind of mix up the flour and potato starch so it's a little bit more even. Because the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna get those peppers, peel them, come back to that. Okay. You know what? I forgot. I want Banter and Wolf whistling to come back. It was good for self-esteem. I was curious why so many ladies take offense to banter that isn't rude. Well, a lot of to my understanding, and this is just my understanding as an American, um, the sense of humor between like North America and like United Kingdom, like Europe, is very very different. My friend Rab is from Scotland. Um, Beard tell Dale to answer why he has mannequins in his garage. He did. He said when his wife's away, he gets lonely. Spanish rice sounds good. Smoking ban? What about smoking ban? It's been downhill since the smoking ban here changed my mind. That's crazy. I thought you guys loved to smoke. I thought that was like your number one thing. Smoking and bitters and hating Americans or something. I don't know. Educate me. Educate me. They banned smoking in pubs in the UK around 2007. Oh, that's fucking ass. That sounds terrible. I thought this was a fucking country. You mean to tell me that I'm expected to not smoke in the pub? Banter, I'm too socially awkward for that shit, G. Oh yeah, banter. Sorry. Full circle. Yeah. So what you guys think is banter? Somebody like over here, and Rab had to explain this to me because he's like, "Oh no, it's just a bit of banter." Um, I chat to people way more. Yeah, been in my state too. I just don't go to bars. King size bed, gotta fill it. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, let's take a quick peek at these guys. Gonna do that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, we're good. We are good, bro. Had a motherfucking devious idea. Now for the fun stuff. The peeling of the pepper. So we're gonna skin it. God, it's just like me on a summer day after spending more than 3 minutes outside. Yes, 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 yes. It smells really fucking good though already. And you can tell that these peppers were well blistered because the skin comes right off. That's the pepper water. Okay, and once this is done, then we can start to fill them, and we can start to bread them. But we also got to prep up our rice, which means we got to wash rice. We gotta do all the things, you know. You know, the trick to this, God, it's been forever since I just like peeled some. Oh shit! You got to be careful first and foremost, because you don't want to rip too much flesh from the pepper while you're peeling it. You know, but also, because you're going to be making an incision and then stuffing the pepper. Man, this smells so good. I don't. Oh shit! I just realized you guys can't see what the fuck I'm doing. My bad. My bad. Here and here. I really need to install the obfbot utility on my laptop. I keep like meaning to do that, and then I don't. Okay. Last but not least, just get that off. Very good. Very good. Okay, on to our last one. Fuck, guys. If you know, you know. That's all I'm saying. If you know, you motherfucking know. Okay. Okay, so now that we have a handful of peeled pepper flesh, we're gonna move into making some rice. First things first, we're gonna wash our rice bowl. You should always wash your rice cooker as often as possible. We're gonna move this here for now because I'm out of countertop space. Coke and her sashimi. You're making me hungry. I've had 4,000 calories, so no, it's been a tease. Oh, just wait. It's going to get better, buddy. I promise you. I'm, again, super thankful that everybody has encouraged me to start doing things that I love uh, here on Kick. It's hard, you know, and I'm not really sure if I know how I want the format to go, but I know I'm going to add more cameras, more angles. I'm going to wear more and more revealing shorts. You know, like one of these days I'll be in a spotted leopard mane for me. You know, just for you guys, members only. Tonight we're gonna watch Role Models. I got it on Netflix. W, but what is it? Oh, I'm making chili relleno. Chili relleno. I'll show you. I'll show you. Trust me, buddy. It's gonna be delicious. It's gonna be delicious. I would have had this done forever ago, but I'm filming it. Sashimi is raw fish. That is true. Okay, so we got this, and we're just gonna make sure that we don't drop the camera. And then we're gonna grab our non-sushi rice. One of these. Then we're gonna do one of these. Oh boy, I've lost control. No, I haven't. We recovered. Good. Okay. About a cup of rice. Now, chat. What do we do to our rice? Goes great with soy sauce and gyoza. I love gyoza. But it's really savory and fatty. Yes. Hooters girl uniform incoming. For the right amount of money, I will put on a Hooters girl uniform. Although I don't think you want to see me as a Hooters girl because it would just be sad and fat. And you would see my ball bulge, and I don't know if you're ready for that kind of power. I have $4. Christ. Okay. Well, anyways, the answer was you wash your rice. Always wash your rice. Man, I wish I had the stuff. I'd make fucking horchata. Be the most Mexican white guy. Gyoza is always good too. Yes, 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 yes. Ball bulge is the only reason Elite is here. This is true. This is actually true. Elite doesn't like me for my content. Elite likes me for my general. I have 5 pence. That's the value of your boobies. I think I could probably charge more than 5 pence. I think I'm worth at least a tenner. I mean, for Christ's sake, dude, I showered today. Worth at least a tenner. I'm just saying. Okay. Rice is washed. It's going in the rice cooker. Just wrap these guys up a little bit, keep them warm, make them nice and pliable. Here we go. Showered is $10 off. Rip. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Did you wash that boots? Seems like some American don't. Like, do I wash my boots, or did you mean my ass? I take a nap and now we're cooking. That's true. That's very true. We're currently making chili relleno. What's going on, Vic? How's your nap? Also, dude, look at my salsa. I made that. I made that. That's a good salsa roja. Booty? Oh yeah. No, I don't wash my ass, dude. I let that shit crust, dog. Not that shit crust. You're gonna need mining equipment to get through my booty crust. You know, but it's that rare earth underneath. That's what you're after. You know. Okay. Oh, don't act like you're not impressed. All right, so we have a block of cojita. We have a block of Monterey Jack. We have some sausage. Washing lowers value. We want dirty. Yeah, exactly. Time to get my diamond pickaxe. You better make sure it's got enchantments. That's all I'm saying. Otherwise, the durability is going to go way down. And then, just easy peasy, we'll just kind of like cube it up, you know? Oh, Jesus. Let me see. Hang on. There we go. Do I necessarily think I'm going to use all of this cheese? Probably not. But having little cheese snacks is great for when I want to play Tarkov. The cojita is delicious. Salty. Great snack after it is great. Y'all are nasty? No, we're honest. True. That's some good ass Monterey Jack. Some good ass Monterey Jack. Sometimes cheese lies and says you're not hungry when you still need it. True. So true. I just eat cheese all day, man. I mean, I wouldn't be able to shit, but I love cheese. It's just a little snack, and I'm just a hungry little guy. Okay. We'll leave this stuff for now. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Mm. Touching your ass means a man is touching your ass. Cannot have that. True. So true, King. In the final stretch. Rice is being made. I have fuckloads of cilantro. I got limes. It's like a done deal. After that, I mean, well, I still gotta assemble these bastards. Oh, too late. Your fate is inevitable. Message me. Nice guy. What a nice guy. Like almost done. You know. Okay. Honestly, how are you guys feeling about it? Are you stoked? Do cooking streams entertain you? Do you prefer gaming content? It's to know. Okay. So we kind of have to do a little bit of like pepper surgery. So this one already kind of has a tear in it. So we're just gonna kind of continue to open that up. We're gonna spread her nice and wide, right? And then gently, very gently, so that way we don't damage, you know? Fuck, dude. Do I just leave the sausage out? I'm kind of like looking at this and I'm like, I mean, I can. I can get sausage in there. I can get some shit in here. You know? Oh no, I just dumped sausage all over my cutting board. Whatever will I do? Snack time. Snack time. Probably should, better equip like something more capable of dealing with this. But like, yeah. So I mean, this is it. This is honestly really it. I'm just gonna pack a bunch of random shit in here. Oh, it's totally not even on the camera either. I'm sorry, guys. Um, so after you're done stuffing your pepper usi, right? Here, this might. Okay, yeah. Well, not super in frame, but that's okay. That's okay. But toothpick it. Toothpick it close. Sausage on top wouldn't hurt either. Oh yeah, no, that's true. You're so right, King. Okay. I have a fucking jar for these things. I was running low. And then yeah, you just kind of close them up. You know, they don't have to be like the most beautiful thing. I don't think I'm gonna stuff the other ones with sausage, but I definitely am interested in eating them and having sausage on top. Um, and we're just gonna kind of seal them up a bit. Okay, cool. And then very carefully, right, so as to not break anything, but very good. Fucking forgot how delicate these things are. Yeah, yeah. I'll just add some sausage to the top. Okay. And in typical beard fashion, I cut up way too much cheese. I overestimated, and as a result, I'm now staring at a mountain of cheese that I'm going to have to, you know, eat like little snacks. Which I guess isn't the worst thing. But yeah, now look at how much room is in there for cheese, which honestly is kind of based. Also, it closes up a lot better. A lot better. Okay. Next, next, next. Try to keep my sausage on top. I can tell you this, man. I don't have a whole lot of sausage to work with. Not in this life, not in the next life. But you know, try to keep it a stack. Oh, come on. There we go. Boom. Much nicer. Much, much nicer. Cheese? That's right. How are we doing, Chef? Can we get a shout out for Mr. Chef Bug Rub? How we doing, homie? Mine's on top due to its length too. Hell yeah. How you doing, Chef? When you in the hot tub? When you want to have me in the hot tub? What are we discussing? Because like I'm down, dude. Whenever you want. Yeah, dude. Let's plan something. Let's plan something. I would love to. I would love to be a guest. I'm not like super cool or exciting, but I'm down to be a guest. You can grill me and give me the third degree. Okay. Nice and easy. Boop. All right, so those are for batter and for flour, and life's good. Okay, let's grab. This is now my cheese container, I guess. Can I join you? Might we in it? That's perfect. Oh, is this a channel? So Chef is another streamer. Really cool guy. GTA RP artist, cartoonist, video game designer, and just all around really good guy. I think you'd really like him, so you should definitely give him a follow. He's a YouTube channel and everything too. Really cool guy though. Super chill. Super chill. I mean, you just literally made a video game today. Did you not? Made one game that barely works, but you did make a game. And it works. By all intents and purposes, in my opinion, you are a designer of video games. You know? Make sure to give yourself some credit, dude. You do some badass shit. Like, you do some legitimately cool stuff, Brian. I said that I did something the majority of gamers have never done, but wish they did, even if it sucked. Thank you, bro. Dude, I mean, how many people can say that, though? You know what I mean? And like time after time after time. Dude, I wish I could play guitar like you. You know? Playing guitar is not easy. I play bass, like, pretty okay. I haven't done it in years, but, like, I've seen you fucking jam out for an entire stream, dude, and it was wonderful, and you were so high energy. You were so high energy, and you're constantly funny, and you innovate, you create, you invent. And just remember, dude, like, that's inspirational to people. That's inspirational to me, dude. I wish I could be happy. And I mean, it's, well, if you put your mind to it, you could probably learn these things too, blah, blah, blah. But, like, I wish I had, like, an ounce of some of that talent, dude. Like, spit in my mouth already. God. I wish I could cook like you. You can, dude. You can. I believe in you. I believe in you, dude, and you should believe in you too. Because it's worth it. And, like, listen, I'm a video gamer. Like, I'm a video game streamer. I'm not I'm not particularly a good one. But I like to eat, and that's gotta count for something, right? So I don't know, man. Just give yourself good graces too, because you deserve it. You're doing shit, like, you're doing really cool shit. You're doing really cool shit. You're highly innovative, and, like, you're really doing cool things. Don't ask twice. But yeah. So, anyways, there you go. Just a little positivity between the homies, because I care, and because I know you're worth it, and because you deserve to be happy and feel successful in your attempts at doing things that are awesome, because they are awesome. And even if nobody else appreciates it, Ryan, do it for you, dude. Because it's a creative outlet for you to do something awesome. And, like, think about all the shit that like, one wrong turn, or, like, you step on a butterfly and then suddenly you're in your evil villain arc. You know? I got nothing but respect for you, man. Putting your neck out there, showing yourself, showing your craft, being humorous, being a musician, being a dad, just being a good fucking person, dude. Just being a good fucking person. And you do every fucking time you click live. I get the feeling you're exactly the same on stream that you are in real life. And that's wonderful. That means you're real. You know? I'm just an idiot who clicks buttons sometimes and now has a laptop to cook on. Where beer? No beer today. No beer today. I wasn't really feeling it. Wasn't feeling the beer. So, drink water. I had a nice glass of milk earlier. That was cool. I'm a very genuine guy. I don't fake anything. Absolutely. Absolutely. You definitely seem it. I'm always in my evil villain arc. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. You seem like a really nice guy. I would buy you a beer. I would buy you a beer, Brian. That wasn't milk? Oh, based. Well, that explains a couple of things. SJ, I think you should get tested. Um, let's create it. I spit for free? Yeah, that's nice. Absolutely. I get really in my head about it, and that's totally an issue, but I appreciate it. Dude, I literally said the same exact thing to myself this morning. And then I posted about it on Twitter because I'm basically a 14-year-old girl. Did my hand give me something? No, I think it was pre-existing. It tasted off. You know. But again, man, just food for thought. Don't don't beat yourself up so hard, dude. I think you're fucking rad. Even if nobody outwardly says it to you, you're fucking rad, dude. Nice, light, and airy. So I don't know if there we go. It's got some jiggle. You got salt RDA? Yes, I already have salt done already. Like, here's the thing: I want people to succeed at the end of the day, and I hate people skipping that line and shortening. Dude, same fucking here. That's my biggest gripe, dog. Need you to throw that ass on the stove so I can have a hot meal when I get there. Best I can do is hair dryer, big dog. Also, what's up, CK? Can we get a shout out for CK Savage? It's kind of like a microwave, but for your ass. But yeah, no, Brian, I 150% agree. I want all of my homies to succeed. I want everyone to succeed. I want everyone to succeed, but I want them to work for it the way I work for it. You know, and I see it. It's obvious. Everybody knows it's obvious. It sucks. Nobody wants to admit it, dude. Nobody even wants to talk about it. That's the worst part. It's gross. So I get it. I 150% get it, man. Best I can do is a sub. Thank you, dude. I don't have my alerts or anything set up, but thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, man. You don't have to do that. It's free to be here, man. Literally free. But yeah. So okay. Current status of things. I'm gonna be battering these. So we're actually just gonna we're gonna wait until the oil gets hotter before I start fucking dunking shit and shit. But yeah. So I hope you guys are at least like gleaning something from this. I think my camera is following me and it's not helping show you guys the food. So we'll fix that. One day, Nah, you deserve it. I'm happy we met. One day we'll meet in person. Absolutely, man. I'll hit you up next time I'm down your way. We'll grab a beer. Grab a beer and a cigar. And then, I don't know, go hang out at a pool or something. Are you ever in Jersey? Yeah. I go a couple of like when I can. My buddy lives in a township close to Philly or like Pennsylvania. I shouldn't say Philly, but Philly's like 40 minutes away or some shit. It's like 20, 30 minutes, a bridge cross. He's from China. Yes, let me know. Absolutely. Absolutely, dude. I'd be rad to hang out. So, okay. Quick overview of everything that's going on. Shit looks bad right now because it kind of is. But we got our stuffed peppers. We have our egg mixture, seasoned flour. Shit's getting warm over there, and rice is ricing. And yeah, marathon gameplay video up. Perfect. I'll check that out after I get done cooking. We're close to the finish line. Close to the finish line. Sorry, guys. This is the most boring part. But I hope you guys are at least having fun, mildly entertained. You know, let me see. Holy shit, 44 of you are here? Damn. Hi, guys. Hello. I'm sorry that I don't have the camera angles figured out yet. Maybe I'll look into getting some like wireless cameras or something. Hope you get that check mark. I'm gonna try, dude. Gonna lurk, have fun. Hope you get that check mark. Thanks, dude. I appreciate you. It's fun. Good. Good. Yeah. I don't know. I hope that someday, you know, maybe sooner, maybe later, but someday it's gonna happen, and when it does, it's gonna be awesome, and we'll celebrate. You know, we're getting closer and closer to 800 follows. You know, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, starting to kind of like pick up. Um, I've been on the front page a few times. Um, my sponsors love me. I love my sponsors. Like life is good. Life is good as a streamer. You know, I have a good job for the week. You know, I work as a web developer. I work a good, honest job. Try 2-3 fixed ones. Maybe, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. I'm lucky. I'm blessed. I'm in a good position. I'm in a good position. I got good friends, supportive girlfriend. Um, you know, the life that I have created for myself, you know, through trial and tribulation is it's not always worthy of envy, but I'm proud of what I have done. Side clicker is a wild name. May I ask? Yeah, what's up? Ask away, homie. Developers do. So I work primarily in high volume e-commerce. So I handle day to day operations and solve problems for customers as they come in. So sometimes it's code fixes, sometimes it's web page builds, sometimes it's back end fixes, sometimes it's server side stuff. It's a plethora of things. So it's very multifaceted as a role, and it's good. It's good. It's honest work. It beats my last job. I'll tell you that much. Beats the ever loving piss out of my last job. but it's pretty multifaceted, and I don't hate going there. And it's not like it's not like a crazy difficult job, but there's a lot of learning. Can I ask a second weird thing? Sure. What's up? They help teach spiders at an early age to develop a functional web. True. I don't think that's necessarily a weird thing. So, but yeah, ask away, man. Dusky, thank you so much for that resub, homie. I'm sure you're probably not here anymore, but thank you for the resub. It's hard to see all of the notifications. Question about to be really weird? Maybe. There's nothing necessarily wrong with that. Do you think AI kills that manual work first? I'm kind of confused. I think that the progression of AI in the field is both a good and a bad thing. It's not like a lot of web developers might disagree with me, but like AI can be really useful when moderated properly. Um, but it can also be scary for a lot of people because, like, nobody wants to have their job be replaced with AI. So there is that. There is that. You do have to consider that, but like, it's not so it's not so black and white. There's a certain amount of stuff that AI can do, much faster, possibly more efficiently than a human, but that doesn't mean it's better. It lacks it lacks certain capacity for things, you know, like decision making and experience, just raw experience is also kind of important. I've been at it for a couple of years now, and I'm not perfect. I wouldn't call myself like a master or anything because I still have a lot to learn. But AI is a tool, and it shouldn't be viewed. I think is the biggest thing I'm trying to convey. Like AI is not going to take my job necessarily. A1, as our Secretary of Education says, yeah, we don't. Boy, one at a time because I don't want to like overcrowd. I also kind of under battered this one, but the other ones are smaller. So I mean, worst case scenario, if I need to make adjustments or make more of the flour, that won't be too bad. Did not stick to that much at. My question is more of a likely to take us or mine. I'm not being mean. Oh, do you think AI kills that or manual work first? I think again, like eventually there's potential for AI to surpass like human knowledge, human ability. And when that happens, it's going to be like a singularity event. So that's something to definitely consider. But like, I don't think that AI kills. And under most circumstances, it has programmed parameters to preserve human life. So there is that. Goo 2 is coming out April 25th. No, World of Goo 2 was the last time you were here. What is World of Goo? First one if you want to play it. It's not as scary as people. No, I don't think AI is nearly as scary as people are. If anything, I think AI is woefully misunderstood, and it doesn't really have the cognitive capacity or ability to be as dangerous as people kind of make it out to be. It's just computer program. It's a line of code. Um, so I don't know. There's that to consider. But people often fear things that they don't understand, and this extends to a lot of things. You know, and that's not to say that AI couldn't be dangerous under the right parameters, right this, right that. Um, there's no discounting that, and fear is valid. Fear is certainly valid, um, but I certainly feel like it's overdrawn in a way. I guess I don't even know if I'm really explaining it properly, but I'll say this. Um, you know, AI will be a tool for the future, and right now we're just kind of like running a trial run. You know, it's within human nature to create. It's within human nature to destroy. Um, hopefully, we're on the right side of things, and we do a lot less of the destroying part and a lot more of the creating part. You know, and I could honestly, I could be totally wrong. I could be totally wrong. So there is that. I'm not without my own like fallacies. So the second Rainio just went in. It smells really good. First one came out in '08. You've been lovely. If you need help gardening, I'm keen, but I need to do washing, my love. Yeah, no, absolutely. I hope that you had a good time, and I hope that you consider coming back sometime. Oh, Salt, what you cooking me, Poppy? Right now, I am making chili relleno. Holy shit, it's the hash. Yeah, what's up, buddy? How you doing, Salt? Can we get a shout out for Salt? But yeah, we're making some chili relleno right now. She hot. I don't know if you can see it very good, but there's a lot of cheese that is very hot right now. Oh, and just figured to come say, hey, what's going on? Well, I'm glad you're here. We're making some chili relleno. I got some rice that's finishing up right now. We're gonna make some cilantro lime rice. I just made some salsa roja, and yeah, so we're in the final throes of everything. That's gonna cool off. We're gonna plate it up. We're gonna hang out and do this thing. But 40 some odd people are in here just watching me hang out. Kind of hard to complain about it. Okay, the last one. The last fucking one. I'm just gonna do one of those real quick. Oh, legit staring at Mexican while you're cooking Mexican. This is heaven. Dude, if you could smell my kitchen right now, bro, I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying. Tell you what, though, next time I'm gonna understuff the peppers a bit. I kind of went a little overboard because I like my chili relleno to be like stuffed, but my peppers don't got the girth for it. I'm sitting on the Rio Grande. Nice, dude. That's awesome. That's actually awesome. It's a good day. I leave this morning jamming, playing frag punk, and I return to my dwelling to watch a professional in the kitchen. It is a good day. Hey, what's going on, Buffalo? Thank you so much. I am in no way, shape, or form a professional. Just a guy who sometimes makes food. But I am just a man. Yeah. 6 messes all at once. Sexy bearded man who I'd call Poppy in the dark. Seriously, it's cool to see you back. Hope you had a good day. Shit. Trying to go what? Couple of steps. Couple of steps. Get rid of me. Shit. Just finish cleaning up, and then we'll go on to the next step. Inspired and have a lovely stream. Hello. Feels like you're feeding a horse when you put your hand down a girl's pants. That means she's into you. Hell yeah, dude. What about a boy? Yeah, asking for homies. Also, I hope you have a lovely evening. Thank you for that. Just appreciate you. Thanks for the swinging, dude. Sorry, I know I'm off the camera. I'm currently cleaning up. Cooking's hard, guys. If you want to be a streamer and you want to cook for stream, well, you should do it. Just understand you're going to be cleaning a lot. Dreams. It's done. Ah, freedom. Okay. So bad. He was like, I got nothing for boys. That's so fucking funny. PSA, don't put your hand down girls' pants. Yes, that is true. Don't do that. Unless asked. Unless asked. But anyways, so here's some chili relleno. Extra crispy. Nice and cheesy. It's currently drip drying on the rack. Let's grab a lime and some cilantro, and let's make some cilantro lime rice. Okay. So we we have our lime. First things first, you're gonna want to boil your lime so we can get as much juice out of it as possible. It looks too good, if that's even a thing. No such thing. There's always room for improvement. But so what we're doing right now is we're kind of like giving the lime a pre squeeze before we squeeze the juices out. Wispy. That looks good. It's gonna taste really good. It is gonna taste really good. Okay. Okay. First things first. Get some zest into your rice. Do not be afraid of zest. Good for you. Adds natural oils. Tastes good. You know, obviously you're not eating the whole rind of a lime, but a little goes a long way. Also, it makes the air smell nice. So you're just going to take and zest to your heart's content, however much lime you want in there. I like my cilantro lime rice to be pretty limey, you know? So pick a few good spots on your lime. Okay, this is where the magic actually happens, right? Because now I'm showing you guys the prep. Okay, so now you have some cilantro-y, zesty deliciousness. Well, it's not cilantro-y. It's so words. Okay, cilantro. 50-50 on it. If you hate it, you hate it. If you don't hate it, I love you. But we're just gonna do that. Now we probably don't need all of this, so we'll probably take like 50% and a little bit more. Because I like cilantro. Some people say it tastes like soap. And you're just gonna give it, I guess you guys probably want to see. Just gonna give it like a hyper rough chop. Doesn't have to be like anything super crazy, but you know, break it down. Obviously, scrape your board. Don't want to let any of that goodness get out of here. And then just kind of quickly chop her together. Now, you could probably do this with a food processor, but I already put mine away and I don't feel like doing the dish again. But there you go. You have some roughly processed cilantro is coriander in the UK. That is correct. It is in fact coriander in the UK. And you're just going to drop that directly into your rice. Now I know what you're thinking. Why so much green in the rice, Beard? That doesn't make a sense. I'm not signing up to eat a salad, you pussy. Hear me out. If it's green, it's fairly good for you. Plus, rabbits like it, and rabbits are cute. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We got our coriander for your UK fans, coriander for the UK fans, cilantro for the non UK fans, kurwa bober for our Polish fans, kurwa coriander. And now we're gonna squeeze some fucking lime in there. Sexy beard man, the way you work that blade is so hot. You should see what else I can do with my hands. Careful not to squeeze any seeds, because obviously you don't want to be eating seeds. But juice out the lime best you can without squeezing out any of the seeds. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm just going to use the juice of one whole lime because I fuck with it. Yeah, that's right, dude. Wank. Wank for me. Just having a quick wank, mate. Fancy having a wank, mate. Okay. This side was a little bit more rind than actual like lime cells, so we're just going to make sure we carefully squeeze around. Citrus is good for you, though. Citrus is your friend. It helps prevent scurvy. So if you're a pirate and you're watching this right now, show me where your doubloons are. That's worth at least a sub. Needs a license for that, innit? We're gonna teach UK food words. Zucchini is courgette here. That's fucking crazy. That sounds like a mouthful, and I'm not doing that. Last time some blokes tried to tell us how to spell the word color, we had an entire war about it. Like a Corvette, but with a soft G. Yeah, I don't know about that, Steve. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so now we have our coriander, we have our lime zest, we have our lime juice, and now we're just gonna give her a quick stir. You know, incorporate things, get her in there. You know, the rice is good. You can tell because, well, I mean, you might not be able to tell because you're watching this via live stream, but I can tell you that it's pretty dang good. This is good ass rice. And it beats the pants out of any fucking fake ass Chipotle rice anybody will ever have ever. Okay. View it. Love it. Never get that the prime Indian tea that was spilt in Boston Harbor, rip. But there you go. Okay, bud. Oh, dude, shove it in my mouth. Well, I'm gonna shove it in mine first. Mm. Mm-mm. Okay, guys. We're down to the last bit. Beautiful salsa that we made. Okay. chew it up and spit it in my mouth. I don't mind. Fuck Chipotle. True. Real. Okay. Heat on. Salsa in. The salsa is excellent now that it's had some time to kind of incorporate with itself. So we're just going to heat it up a bit. And then we're going to get a plate ready. Okay. All right, let me just see here. Okay, yeah, no, we're good. Um, oh, whoops. But yeah. So, pardon my red plate. It might be hard to see things. Oh, also, should probably. So we have to get our accoutrement. Dice never hurt nobody. Doesn't have to be like a super intense kind of dice or anything. I'm just particular. Um, but let your knife blade do all the work. As long as it's sharp, it will go through. That remind it. If this is a reminder, make sure that you sharpen your knives because the most dangerous thing in a kitchen is a dull knife. Slipping is bad. Okay. Let's go over here. Bada bing. Bada boom. The salsa is warming up. We want it to be nice and warm. Ankle socks knows how to rock. When you see him walking around the house in his socks, you know this guy fucks. Jesus Christ. I'm just comfy in my socks. Just comfy in my goddamn socks, guys. Is it a crime? Is it a crime? Just crank the heat on that. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, he does all right? All right, chill. Settle down, you fucking perverts. I don't know. I never wanted to taste rice before, but now it's good rice. I promise you that. I can promise you that. I'm gonna fuck it up though and make it less Mexican by putting togarashi on it because I love togarashi on rice. Okay, so we're gonna do salsa down, right? So salsa in the center of the plate, and then we're gonna kind of swirl it out some. I'm not being super neat because I don't give that much of a fuck, but you might. But you might. And I really don't want to do any more dishes. So I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I'm going to just stack it on this plate instead of eating the rice in a bowl separate. I also didn't make any black beans or anything. So there's that. But I know nobody actually gives a shit. Okay. We're going to quickly smooth. Okay, so we have a nice a nice bed of salsa to which, you know, okay. I guess I kind of do care about presentation, like just a little bit. Something. I feel more cultured by the second watching this care and attention. I mean, it's it's something, but we want to form like a nice bed, something that's going to support. Here's the most non-Mexican part. Okay, all right. Yes. Okay. Bit of salsa on the top, bit of onion, some cilantro around the plate. Dirty, doesn't have to be perfect, but most importantly, has to be enjoyable. Fuck cutting an avocado. My ass is kind of tired. Plus, I've been hunched over all day doing this. So I'm gonna just say this, right? If you're looking for something quality, something delicious, something worth making at home, make a chili relleno. Make a motherfucking chili relleno. And then, most importantly, uh, tell people that you learned it here. And then we take a quick photo. Smile, beard guy. Looks great. Oh, yeah. Have you met Smile? Who's Smile? I smell it through the screen. It looks really good. If you do share the recipe, I might go have a go and make. Yeah, absolutely. Need to get a beard emote now with a chef hat. Absolutely. Let me just take a quick photo of this and get out of the light. And then most importantly, okay. Well, guys, I think I think it's time we eat, huh? Got it? Yeah. Okay. It has cooled off a little bit, so the cheese might be congealed. But yeah, the cheese congealed a bit. Unfortunate. However, I don't know if you can see it or not. Huh. Mm, fantastic. The cheese. I mean, it congealed because I'm one person doing the tasks of multiple people. But here you go, Elite. I can tell you this: the cheese was most certainly melty, definitely melty. I'm sure if I squeezed hard enough, yeah, you can see it's moving. That's fucking good. That's fantastic. Um, the salsa is bright. It's acidic. It's got sweetness. It's got spice. The rice acts as a perfect vessel to carry the sauce. The chile is it's thick. You know, it's not like rubbery or anything. Lightly crispy, soft, also sweet, smoky. Yeah, this hits. Little char, chile relleno fucks. Thank you, thank you. But anyways, guys, um, thanks for coming to my Saturday cooking stream. Um, I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys learned something. Um, well, wow, that's just so fucking good. Holy shit. Mm, that's just insane. Now reveal the hog as a massive cherry on top of the night. I don't know about that. I do not know about that, but I will tell you this. I will post the recipe. I will post the directions, and anybody can do this. Please make these YouTube videos. I will I will work on it. I will work on it. Um because I'm sure you guys probably didn't want to sit here for 3 hours and 10 minutes of this. But you know, you did. So I appreciate you guys. Cool. I'm gonna take care of these leftovers. I'm gonna fucking wolf this down. I'm gonna clean up a little bit. And then I'm gonna settle into the Discord and watch a movie. Even longer if you're filming it. That's true. I took a 10-minute cheeseburger and turned it into like a 3 hour ordeal. Need to do a cookbook? That would be legit. Um, yeah, maybe. Just go chow down after all that work. I appreciate you. That's not why. It's good for you. True. Yeah, I was told it's super simple, just time consuming. It is. It is time consuming, especially if it's just you doing it. But you know, everyone can do this. This is not an impossible recipe. I mean, shit. If I can do it, you definitely can do it. Let's get cozy with yummy food. That sounds good. All right, guys. Let's find somebody to raid. Let's find somebody to raid to bless. Do you guys have any suggestions? Or actually, hold on. Let me see who's actually live in my host channels. Motherfucking Fluff. Fluff rated me. Fluff can get rated. All right, guys. I love you. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. And yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye.